के लिए the discussion would be more meaningful if you have planned out something like this first for yourself, and then we sit and discuss.
Okay. I mean, I have like somewhat idea in my mind, but
Let's do this. I will keep quiet for like a bit now. Explain your issues in physics now. What do you want to do? How do you want to break it down? Just talk for a bit. Talk your shit through.
sir, like last time you told to do like go from scratch again, but
Yes,
that like it would
at
feel
least in
weird.
some topics.
Sir, huh?
At least
Yes,
in
sir, yeah.
some of the topics where you have not yet done that and where you are feeling very sluggish. You will not be feeling that way for any of the newer topics. You'll be feeling that way mainly for mechanics.
So I don't feel I feel like equal for everything, but like I don't know whether that's too like I don't know what my problem really is. I mean, like
Sorry?
uh, I don't exactly know what my problem is, but like I
What
don't
is
know.
the situation in physics? How did these exams go in physics? These two exams.
So like mains was fine. Advanced was it was very I didn't do it. Not really.
Mains was fine now. How fine? Let's not even think about advanced then. Only focus on mains. How was it?
So
What?
I everything
How
except for
much did
one
you
thing,
score?
72, sir.
That's a good score.
Yeah, I out of the ones I attempted, I got one numerical wrong. Everything else I got right. But I the ones which I didn't know I left like potential electrostatics. I didn't really know that much, so I didn't. I left that.
Your physics actually looks better than your goddamn chemistry right now.
Said
Sincerely.
like a few chapters I'm okay, but like uh,
Why
like
do
what
you
you told, sir.
why do you feel physics is shaky?
Probably because I can't score. I guess.
Why are you not able to score?
Mm,
Are you not able to invest enough time into it during the exam?
yeah, that's I yeah.
How much time are you investing into it during the exam?
Like this exam for mains was pretty like fairly not too difficult. So I spent like 45 minutes on it, and then 45 on chemistry as well. One and a half on math, like 1 hour 20 on math.
1 hour?
20 minutes on math.
You gave that much time for mathematics.
Yes, sir. It was very lengthy, sir. I think 50 minutes for chemistry. I guess.
I'm quite sure you did not give 50 minutes for chemistry this time. Because during the paper discussion, you
Oh yeah, I said
basically told me you spent like 40 minutes on chemistry.
yes, sir. Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
My memory is also fairly good.
yeah,
No.
yeah. 40 minutes. Only.
So how much time did you really spend on physics there? And how much did you spend on math?
So, well, as I said, like on physics, 50 minutes, like 45 to 50
Math
minutes,
was like nearly 1.5 hours then properly then.
or 1 hour 20, yeah, something like
Or
that.
close to it.
Somewhat, yeah.
How much did you score in that?
63, sir.
Is maths okay for you?
No, sir. What? Sir, what
Is
did you say?
maths okay for you?
Sir, no, sir. This paper, I made a pretty like decent amount.
So this paper was bad. That's all.
I could have done, sir.
This paper was bad. That's all.
Relatively, it was okay, but then I would have wanted to go better. Yeah, it could have gone much better actually.
How much was the general scores in the class?
50, sir.
Also, maths, you were among the higher performers then.
Yeah, one guy. Yeah, I think two
Marks are
people
out
got.
more or less, or what does it look like?
No, sir. They're not giving the result for some reason. They haven't sent anything yet.
Basically, they are stalling.
No, sir. The juniors have the CM test, like Madhapur test.
Mhm.
So I think they're busy with that work.
Or the
I'm
one
assuming.
is going to be their suffering exam then.
Yeah, they have interview from tomorrow. Yeah.
Their classes are happening.
No,
Juniors
sir.
classes.
No. They have their interview for CM batch tomorrow.
Interview?
Yeah, for Madhapur.
They conduct interviews?
Yes, sir. Yeah. First, there's a MCQ paper, and then there's objective, like written paper, and then there is interview.
So basically, you guys are like proper rejects from that.
Yeah,
How
it
many
it went
batches
really
do they
bad
have there?
only. Sir,
How many batches do they have there?
in Madhapur there are three, sir.
3 batches.
For this year, yeah, three.
Last year?
I think lesser. I think two only, if I'm not wrong. I think there are also three, but then the first batch is like 10 students. That's it.
10 students.
Yeah,
And second and third are like 40-40.
40, 40. Yes, sir.
So totally around 90 kids in that place.
90 to 100. Yes, sir. Yeah.
You really have a lot of improvement to do. Sincerely. Just Fiji is having this many kids, man. Impressive. And what to say? This time, I think you guys had 1 300 only, no?
Yes, sir.
But you guys did have 1 300.
Hyderabad. Yes.
That's a good thing. It's a very good thing. If I remember correctly, even Chaitanya did not have it in the first round. Chaitanya had two in the second round. Chaitanya, this time, I think you would have already heard the news about the fantastic champion kid there.
I'm not too sure.
You're not sure what I'm talking about? One of the kids who got a 300 in Chaitanya this
Oh,
time.
they cheated. They cheated. Yeah, yeah. Basava. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I was very impressed. I mean, I saw the kids' first paper. I was like, oh, okay, this is
4% to 100%. Yeah.
whatever the kid. And I'm not sure if that kid is from this campus or from some other campus. Any idea if the kid is from Madhapur campus?
I'm not sure, sir. Not sure about that.
I
But
was
then
like,
if he got 4% in the first shift, then
no, it could have been that the kid was in a bad mood and he wanted to piss off his parents. Anything can be possible, dude. That is not going to be something which is an impossibility.
yes,
You
sir.
have to understand if that kid has gone through a breakup or some shit like that and like pissed off, anything can happen. The, the question becomes if that kid was in this campus, in the top campus, and then did that.
I'm not too sure about that.
That's a what I say, interested in knowing which campus that kid is from. If that kid is from the top campus, then there's a good chance maybe uske paas saman tha, and then he purposely did shit. But if that kid is not from the top campus,
Impressive.
then kid is the don only. Very impressive. I mean, very impressive still. I still cannot believe that this was still possible at this age. I mean, at this day and age, and like the kid did not get caught. Also, they released a list of kids who have been caught and shit, and like kid is not there. Very impressive. Okay, so physics lab, what exactly do you want to plan there? What can I help you out with here? You have to first identify what your areas are. See, there are two, three things which you can do here. If you don't want, if you feel like you don't have the time right now, which you probably do not,
Yeah.
in terms of what to say, realistically going deep into shit and getting it done. Mostly you do not have it already. You already lost that window, I suppose. What can you do? You can gain some extra time to what to say, build that window up, maybe. That is possible. But if that is already not worth it, the simpler option is going to be you just what to say, build yourself purely for JE means first. Which topics are you what to say not comfortable with as of now in physics? The ones which have happened.
Uh, sir, like comfortable meaning to what extent?
The moment I say, I asked you a question, a few topics popped in your brain. Tell me those.
Everything popped up, but then I didn't know. Like, so like it's okay to an extent. Like sometimes I feel like I'm okay, but then it's other time like sometimes I just feel like it's kind of I can
So
do it to an
mainly, you
extent.
don't feel like you have much of an intuition with respect to physics.
Yeah, that's right.
See,
Sometimes I do.
intuition building will come
Nowadays,
only the hard way.
nowadays it's somewhat coming here and there, but then
That is because
now like
you've worked on it for a long time now.
yeah,
So, but intuition building only comes through hard work. There is no other shortcut for that. So, unfortunately, the method I told you is for intuition building properly in a very solid way. But a more easier approach is basically going to be, I do not have an idea, bro. I do not want to spend time on that right now. I have enough to discuss with you on chemistry itself. Let's put a pin on this for now. You sit and work with your physics teachers. You have two of them already now. Sit and discuss with them.
so, well,
When we have some time in chemistry. Your chemistry is also sucking right now. And I have to at least start off with thermo now.
yeah.
I'll give you 5 more minutes on physics discussion here. Clarify what you want to clarify here, what you want to discuss here exactly.
So do I go back to the basics, do everything again, or should I just like continue with where I am, like mains to advance somewhere like,
You have a
like the
month now, da. You have
yes,
barely a month now
yeah,
in your hand. And in this 1 month here, you'll have to consolidate your 11th standard physics to some extent.
yeah,
That is what you have to do. Consolidation of 11th standard physics.
yes,
Because 11th standard physics, have a look at it from a JEE mains perspective first. So what I mean by consolidate over here is you will not get that much time to revisit your 11th standard physics once your 12th standard starts off.
hmm,
So if you are not going to be having that much time to revisit it, sitting and starting from scratch will not be the right approach. Yes, I know I suggested it earlier, but I unfortunately am backing up away from that right now because time is of the essence. Your only commodity is time. So based on that commodity, which is extremely valuable, what I can think of right now is that as of now, you have to consolidate your JEE mains of 11th standard. उसके लिए तुम्हें जो भी करना है अभी in this 1 month in physics, along with whatever else is happening in your physics on the side. I'm guessing they are continuing on with 12 topics.
no, sir, like my class going on right now.
हाँ, जो evening में
No,
classes.
sir, no,
They're also consolidating 11th then.
yes, sir, yeah.
Good. So then make
So,
sure
but
that you
then
are working on that particular part properly.
like uh
Speak up.
like my other teacher, like not Himit sir, he goes like very advanced level.
Who?
Chandan sir.
Okay.
So like I can like I understand the question. Like suppose like he gives like these questions from like the Olympiad books and all like stuff like that, and then not like it's like advanced related pretty much basically. It's like advanced level, but I like few questions I'm able to do, but then at the same time a few can't do. Like how do I say this?
Say it out loud. Don't try to hide. I can sense what you're about to say.
The,
It is
but the
better
basic
you put it across from your mouth rather than me. Say it.
the basic questions I can't do that
Say it. Say
proficiently.
it. You're not saying the right thing. Say it.
What do you mean?
Say it. Stop.
What do I say?
Say whatever is coming to your mind, which you're not able to, which you do not, which your respect and all of that is basically preventing you from saying. Tell it out loud. Tell it out
Listen,
loud at least to me. Only then you can tell it out loud to sir.
like
Tell it out loud. It's okay.
like like I would rather
Tell
have
it
him
out loud to
take
me
classes.
first. I'm a relatively impartial judge over here. Once you tell it out loud to me, you'll have a little bit more confidence to basically think about how to tell it, in what way to tell it, first to Himatej and then to your other sir.
Sir, but then I don't know whether I
Tell
should
it,
tell it or not.
tell it. At least here you tell it. We both know what you're trying to tell here. Let's stop beating around the bush here.
Like not do that high level questions pretty much. Sir, but then
Be more blunt here now. Be
stick to
more
mains,
blunt.
stick to
Because,
mains level,
huh?
stick to mains level. Like for now,
Do not waste my time too much.
yeah.
That's
Sir,
what
but
you want
then
to say.
it's it is beneficial, sir. Like I do get like feel,
What is beneficial? What does beneficial really mean? Is it beneficial from a sense meaningfully for you or not? That is what you have to basically judge now.
yes, sir.
Beneficial for you in the long run, beneficial for you for this exam alone separately. What's the point of that?
No, sir. It's like help building intuition, as you said.
It probably will. I'm not going to be, what to say, debating that because I do not know. That's why I said you have to tell it out loud to me first. Then only you can put it forward to Himatej. Because the right person you can discuss this with is Himatej. He
Sir,
knows
like
the subject. He
yeah,
knows the domain. He will be able to clearly pinpointedly ask you ki, हाँ, कौन सा type of question is this? Then he will be able to judge whether it is going to be useful for the JEE mains to some extent, whether it helps in building understanding realistically or not. Because you are telling me it helps in building understanding because that's how you perceive it to be. I cannot judge that, right? I do not know. Who can judge that? Someone who understands the subject as well and who also has your best interest in mind. So you will have to put this forward in a sensible way to Himatej.
sir. But then he also is like has like a lot of he also thinks I'm like very good at physics. Some he doesn't think I'm very good. Like he also has mainly advanced in his. He's mainly looking at advanced. So like I can't just say that.
So even Himatej is part of the problem, is what you are saying.
No, no. I mean, I feel it is supportive. I feel it's like constructive criticism kind of, but like
I'll be
he has
honest
a
with
lot.
you.
He has a
This
lot
is
of.
meant to be something which is a more direct coaching type of shit, where we need to basically look at supporting what you wish to go for. You want to do advanced predominantly, you inform them that way. If you want to basically focus on the JEE mains properly and then focus on advanced to a meaningful extent, inform them clearly. See, they are not going to be taking it on their ego too much. No, that's not correct. They might.
So he has like a lot of expectations. He wants like me to get top 10 rank in advanced. I'm like, I
Top
mean,
10 is not possible for you.
that's what I
Sorry.
can't just say that to him, but
No,
I know that. So,
I'll tell you bluntly, top 10 is not possible for you.
so he's like top two, top three. Man, like, what?
Seriously?
Yes,
Who's
I'm not
saying
even
that?
joking. Sir saying that.
Himatej?
Yes, sir.
More than anything else you said, that basically puts my opinion of Himatej down a little bit. Just that last bit.
Yes, sorry about that.
Because he is purposely selling bullshit dreams to you. You you are not that caliber. Not you don't have enough time. It's as simple as that. If you spend one more year afterwards and sit and study physics seriously and chemistry seriously and you keep your mathematics also intact, yeah, then you might have, no, then you will still have not reached that level because that is a different type of beast, but you might have reached top 100 level. You have very good IQ, but that will not help without that, because there are enough kids who have IQ. Da.
That's
There are enough people who have IQ. Just having top level IQ is not sufficient. It's just not. I'm very sorry if that is
no, sir.
bursting the bubble badly, but
I understand. Like I can't tell if he really thinks that or like is he like just like baiting me? Sir? Not like he's been saying since the beginning, sir. Like not just now. He's been saying since the beginning. He met me. I don't know if he.
some people go into the business point of view unnecessarily.
Yes, sir. He keeps telling me to attend longer classes. Like that's why the like during my first year, I was like very adamant to attend classes, like long classes especially.
I will not comment. I'm sorry. Himatej is an old friend of mine, and he is the one who introduced me to you.
Yes.
I do not have a right to comment here. So, thank you though for sharing this with me. I know this would have been very tough for you to share with me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Personally, knowing you long enough now, focus for JEE mains in physics. What can you do? What should you be doing at this stage here? Consolidate your 11th standard physics for JEE mains thoroughly. Make sure that you are checking out before you go revising the topic. Check out all the previous year questions once. When I say check out, don't sit and solve, look at them. Look at that topic once. Once you have looked at the topic clearly once, also have a look at old JEE advanced questions, not the more than one answer correct types, but the single answer correct and numerical type of shits. If it looks too much higher level than JEE mains, move on. If it seems just around JEE mains level or slightly above JEE mains level, make sure you're reading the question or looking at the question. Once you have done that, you will have a reasonable idea as to what types of questions, what models of questions are generally being focused on in that chapter. Go back to the theory, cover the theory necessary. You have enough brains now to know what is the theory which is going to be necessary to get those topics done properly. Get them done. Work out the kinks in those. If you have a little bit more time, practice questions in those. Next up, you're going to be having, how is your error rate in physics? Is it as shitty as in chemistry or is it much better?
So like before it used to be pretty bad, but then I guess after previous like mains, I was kind of glad that I didn't make any mistake. And except I mean I had one mistake, that was in numerical. It was like a weird answer. So
That's not bad. That's good. So your physics error rate is very low now then.
back then it used to be pretty high. So I think more than chemistry also back then. Yeah.
What was happening in chemistry then?
Physical.
See, that's why it was higher. Chemistry, when it comes to real chemistry, like inorganic and organic, your error rate is high, much higher than what it is in physical chemistry.
Hmm.
So when I say chemistry, I'm looking at it as a whole, not just the physical chemistry part there. Your
Okay.
error rate is will be much higher in chemistry. Because chemistry is a topic where you solve very quickly. You will have a higher error rate. It is as simple as that. Everybody has a higher error rate. It's not going to be changing. Your mathematics error rate will be lowest because
No,
you've
that is
invested.
also
It will be
basic.
inevitably for almost all people that the error rate is like that. This time, the amount of time you spend on a particular topic is going to be deciding inversely the error rate at which you're going to be losing marks. Anyway, so your physics error rate is not too bad then. Okay. If that is the case, you need to basically build yourself for the JEE mains in this fashion. The next thing which you should check out for from the JEE mains perspective is check out the question papers for JEE mains, not old ones, current ones. check out what topics are they asking questions from predominantly. What is the weightage which is showing up? That is, for instance, 11th standard topics. Is there heavy weightage being given, or is there not that much heavy weightage? For that, what can you do? Fiji, have they sent you last year's physics paper questions fully? JEE mains ka? Or any other
Yes.
type of thing have they given you?
No, sir, but I have that online website thing. It has
You
everything.
got that available already?
Yes, sir.
Last year ka full collection of physics questions which have shown up.
I can get that somehow. I'll get that.
Wait, I'll see if I have access to something of that sort. I know I downloaded one version of those for chemistry just recently somewhere. कहीं से मिला था मुझे. If you can get that, do that.
Yes, sir.
Do that. Basically, the idea here is make sure you check up the current papers. There are 8 papers which have come out this time. Each paper, look at it just coldly, just quickly glance through it.
So this year paper we've done in like a school class.
Done na?
Yeah, like online class, our teacher discussed them. Like we just did those questions.
I'm not asking you to discuss Ra. Do not
Ah.
listen to what I was saying. Listen to what I'm saying here. You take the entire paper. Physics ka jo 30 questions, yeah, 25 to 30 questions which shows up. Is it 25 or is it 30 now? Still
30, sir.
30. So you have to pick 25 out of them, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So you take the 30 questions now. You will just simply glance through them and see how many of them are which class topics. Are they 11th standard? Are they 12th standard? And if they are 11th standard, which chapters are they coming from? Your job is to identify what is going to be. See, I told you, you're preparing for an exam, a very specific exam. Go cold. You are trying to fight one person in a particular battle. What should you do? You should learn that particular person's traits. If you go, let's say you're going and fighting a boss in a game, you'll what's the general thing which you'll do? You'll go fight, you'll die a bunch of times.
Learn
Problems in life.
weakness. Yes.
But every time you die, you will learn a new pattern which that boss is following. Right? Let's say that boss is going to be doing some slashing type of attacks regularly. What games do I don't know what games you play, but I'm just going to give you a random example. Let's say it's going to be doing some slashing type of patterns regularly, and it's going to be attacking that way. But once in a while, it will change it up after, like, say, every 15 seconds. There will be these patterns which will show up regularly. And depending on how much health and how much damage you are giving that creature, you will end up having different types of new techniques which come out every time.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yes.
right? So your job now is to analyze the physics paper like that.
Okay.
How do you analyze it? You basically have to break it down differently. This year's physics papers, there are 8 question papers available. You will break those papers down. You will take them as papers. 30 questions le lo. Find out which questions are basically being asked in the integers or numerical type of things. Are they going to be involving chapters which you are going to be finding shaky? Or are they going to be asked in a way in which they are fairly asking some simple questions, some jujube questions once in a while? How do you have to analyze the entire paper very thoroughly, very coldly? Throw yourself out of the window there. First, you analyze the paper from, are they 11th standard predominantly? Are they 12th predominantly? If they are 12th predominantly, cool. You don't know those topics yet, move on. Whichever topics are coming from 11th standard, are they topics which are being asked mainly in single option correct, which are not leavable, which you have to attempt? Or are they being asked in the choice thing where they are asked in numericals?
Sir, what if there's no pattern? Like, what's the point of doing all this and then next year will be something different?
See, it's not about the point here. It's about realizing there is always patterns. What nonsense. There are always patterns. You just have to look closely enough to see the pattern. There are always tiny, tiny patterns. They're not going to be big patterns. Nobody's saying you'll be finding big patterns over here. The pattern will come because you are an individual. If you look at it from a completely outside point of view, you will not see any patterns. But you will see patterns because you are an individual. So based on the way which you are approaching the topic, you will be able to see things definitely meaningfully there. For instance, 11th standard, let's say they are not asking that much from mechanics. Or let's say mechanics say the JEE mains paper, out of the 30 questions there, 2 or 3 are going to be showing up in single option correct, and 2 or 3 are going to be showing up in your numericals there. And among the 2 or 3 which are showing up, there is usually one from work power energy, which is relatively easy. The top, when I'm asking you to analyze the topics over here, you have to analyze in different ways. See, for instance, let's say I'm talking about the questions in a JEE mains paper. The questions are going to be 3 types here roughly. One is going to be straightforward, easy answers, which are going to be involving limited thinking, and they are answerable. Second is going to be something which is going to be involving a little bit of thinking, not too much, but it involves some stepwise calculations. It involves you investing time into it and getting marks. Third is going to be something which is going to be involving you to actually think about a different methodology there, and then also invest time and get marks. Right. The fourth category which applies to JEE Advanced is going to be, you will have to come up with a very innovative way to approach the question. You do not have that in JEE Mains. You do not get that in JEE Mains. See, look at what the exam is basically testing you for. What is the JEE Mains really testing you for?
Formula.
Talking about the slave mentality of our examinations, right?
Yes.
What is the JEE Mains testing you for? Are you officer level or not? That's all. So they give you all the input, and then they basically are going to be making sure whether you have understood the instructions which are given perfectly well. Have you understood the hidden instructions also perfectly well? That's the game, right? It is nothing special here.
Yeah.
So they are not going to be having the fourth category and the fifth category and shit like that.
Yeah.
These are going to be the main 3 categories.
Yes, sir.
So your job is to see which chapters are the questions mainly coming from first and second category. Those topics you need to be extra thorough with. Why? Because you don't want to let go of free easy marks.
Got it. Sure.
You understand the idea here?
Yes, sir.
Because these 2 categories, you can basically make yourself more efficient with respect to them. All that matters is your practice for these 2 will basically make you more and more efficient in them. The third category is going to be involving, what to say, you thinking a little bit, and then you are going to be having to invest time also. So you have to basically break down the questions which are showing up in these chapters into these 3 categories here to an extent. In your brain, you will not be able to break them down by just seeing that, because this is not going to be something which you can figure out based on the topic wise given questions. This you'll have to see the question paper and see it as a whole. As you look at the 30 questions, only then you can guess which is what. Because if you look at it topic wise, what happens? You will not see the choices. If a topic is going to be coming in third category with more questions, but that is only coming in numericals, then you can throw it out in choice.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you have to analyze it 2 ways now. One is topic wise, chapter wise, which is different. Another is question paper wise. The question paper wise analysis is going to be something which will be more meaningful if you're doing it for the current latest set, or only for the later sets, not for the old sets, because that is the current relative trend which is being followed. You understand why I asked you to look at the relatively newer paper?
Yes, sir.
So you have to look at it from that angle also. So that is the basic principle over here. If something is coming up in category 1 and category 2, then they are usually going to be single option correct questions. Right? They're not going to be giving you category 1 questions in numericals. In numericals, you'll have category 2 and category 3 predominantly.
Yeah.
So you will have to figure out what these are for yourself. What is category 1, category 2, category 3 will depend on you. because sometimes category 3 might look like a category 2 also, if you have enough practice in that topic. If Himatej is solving the paper, how will Himatej look at the paper? How many categories will he be looking at? Two only.
Two. Short, lengthy.
Correct. Because he doesn't need to think for any of those questions.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So for him, it is only two categories. So your
Yes, sir.
job is to get yourself to that stage. You understand what I was explaining there?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So plan with that in mind. That is the that is what I can tell you with respect to how you can approach physics now. Coldly approach it for JEE mains.
So
But
then,
make sure that you are also looking at questions which have in the topic wise nonsense when you're doing that. Make sure you're checking out old JEE advanced single option correct, old JEE advanced numericals also. If the question seems into a fourth category where it is like looking funny, looking interesting itself, you know what has to be done at this stage. Thank you very much. Ek namaste all the question ko move on. And from the looks of it, you have enough experience in seeing those questions from both of your physics teachers already.
yes, sir.
So you'll be able to recognize them very quickly. I hope. Yes.
So,
But yes.
so like when Himatej sir takes class, he like there's this one book, sir. It's like between mains and advanced, I'd say. But then like the three levels in this book. The ending one is like more of Olympiad. Level two is like advanced level. Level one's like mains to advanced level. He basically does the level. He's going by order nowadays. So like I think his classes are going fine, but then the other sir's class he goes all the way. He selects his questions from this book. He's like all of these are
Pathfinder,
easy. Yeah, Pathfinder. Yes.
fucking bastards. Yeah, I know that shit.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 sir. The second teacher gives questions from Pathfinder daily, but then this other book I'm talking about is called Session.
Seriously.
Yes, I don't know why he's saying Pathfinder questions. But they're interesting, sir. Honestly.
I'm not denying that they
Yeah,
are interesting,
yeah, I know.
but
No, no, I didn't say.
see, the fact that I was able to guess the goddamn book
Yes, sir.
is the problem here.
Yeah.
I would not have been able to guess if it is not that type of a book. The moment you
Hmm.
started saying they are picking questions from a book, okay.
No, sir. Like I showed him another book also. It's like below Pathfinder definitely, but it's between mains and advanced level, I'd say. In this book, he's doing each and every question like with me. He's like discussing
Himateja.
it. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's doing it
Himateja is
nicely.
then trying to do justice.
But then this other
That's
teacher,
why that's why I basically when you said that the other teacher was already doing some high level questions, the
yeah,
reason why I said you should try to convey things to Himatej sensibly is because I know Himatej for a long time. Himatej, how much ever he tries to do his business shit, his conscience will come kicking in at
yes,
some
sir.
stage.
Yeah,
He is more of a teacher than anything else at the end of the day.
mm,
And his conscience will come kicking in and he will not do too much injustice. He cannot. He's a very genuinely nice guy.
yeah, yeah.
And I can sense that he's already started. If he's already started doing something like this, he's also
Just no,
started
yes, sir.
realizing.
No, but yes, like last class when he told me about this, he again repeated this.
Repeated what?
Uh, I just wanted to get top 10 in advance.
That
I'll
is
be
his
happy.
aspiration, ra.
But then being realistic, that's I mean,
You and I can be realistic. Let at least one teacher be a little bit of a dreamer. What's so wrong there? If he's a
okay.
dream seller, that's a problem there. If he's just a dreamer, that's okay. And honestly, dude, as I said, if you, I was not kidding when I said I see some real potential in you for like fairly high scores in JEE mains. I was not joking. I don't like to
Yeah, yes,
sell
I
pipe
understand.
dreams.
Yes, yeah.
You do have potential, your IQ is there, but problem is simply that you do not have time. You have not had time as well. And if you were in ninth standard and we had started in your ninth standard, or 10th standard even, I would have actually suggested a little bit more. But we started late. We started around 11th, midway 11th and 11th May,
It's
somewhere
the
around.
big.
And you still have reasonably good potential for JEE Advanced, definitely. But JEE Mains, you have a lot more potential there. Sincerely, you do have a good bit of chance there. But वो सब तो only after effort we'll know. अभी के लिए तो nothing is really visible. Sincerely, nothing is visible right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.